So, we're gonna start Kirtan, but a little bit delayed because we had, like, I got home and there was this super lightning fast spider, little black spider, completely jet black. Yeah, there is no species like that here in Colorado. We only have like wolf spiders or brown recluse. And yeah, I did manage to catch it. So that's one way you can deal with spiders. But what if, like, you know, you're like me and, you know, you keep getting this happening over and over again and you're just kind of tired of, like, you know, running around catching spiders and, like wasps in your room all day that come from wherever. Some of them really smell. Well, we're gonna deal with the problem once and for all taking it into our own hands, which, by the way, connects also to today was such a crazy day. I just found out that Charlie Cook got assassinated, and this is like as big as when JFK. How to deal with these things is to remember that we are all one. Not to mention, Jacob is also missing again. And I can show you he's not responding. An hour, and he hasn't responded. So let's take matters into our own hands, because something weird is going on, and we can just get rid of all the problems. As you do to others, you do to yourself. As you do to others, you do to yourself. May all ill will backfire. May all goodwill rebound. May all beings everywhere be healthy, wealthy, happy, and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that health, wealth, happiness, and freedom for all. Kammasaka. We are all